week. That means demand. That means supply is outpacing demand. And in China, they're flat, despite the fact that they haven't produced anything, and massive price cuts. This is a big problem. And when we talk about the auto market, putting a 30 times multiple on an auto stock is crazy. It's just not. It's not what has historically unfolded, right? These auto companies trade at 6 times earnings. Why? Because in times of stress, you have to cut prices on razor thin margins. Listen, if you look at Tesla's used auto prices, they're imploding, right? They're down like 30% more than the industry average. That's going to be a hit to demand, right? You're going to have a bunch of used Tesla cars out there that people are looking to sell that's going to eat into demand. This is, again, the reason why Mercedes trades at 6 times and Ford trades at 5 times, et cetera, et cetera. Tesla is not a technology company. They don't have any technology. Ross has touted their batteries. He hasn't addressed
no technology.
Why he said that this was better than Edison's light bulb. Yet, one other thing I want to talk about. People are talking about the IRA, right? The Inflation Reduction Act, and the fact that Tesla's going to get a benefit here. Let's do the numbers. So right now, Panasonic produces Tesla's batteries in the U.S. So what Ross and others are assuming is that Panasonic is going to take those credits it gets and just hand them over to Tesla.
You know why
let's make that assumption,
so long?
right? Let's assume Panasonic.
You know why it's taking so long? Because it's making the safest move possible. It's taking everything into account. Forget what this fool is saying. Listen to me, okay? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, but anyways, see how it made the safest move? Look how long I waited at that light for. Forget that light. The car made the right for me when the time was right. Now let's listen to this fool talk again.
Right? And you apply that number. And keep in mind, the credit only lasts 10 years. This isn't a number you put a multiple on. So you take that.
This is Gordon Johnson and Ross Gerber live on Twitter Spaces here. This might be the most epic Twitter space since Elon took over.
Year one, you do that for the next 10 years.
Twitter.
Use a 10% discount rate. It works out to about.
So just a quick background. Ross Gerber is the truth. I've been following him way before I bought a Tesla, and I think he works for Yahoo Finance, and he's just an analyst, and he runs a hedge fund. So is this guy, Gordon Johnson, but he's like a known bear since day one.
Let me finish.
No, I'm just asking.
He's always hated on Elon and
correct.
Tesla.
It does. That is correct.
Wow, that's amazing.
So anyway, so the point is, you can't put a multiple on those earnings. You put a 10% discount rate on that. It's about $2.50 per share.
Look, guys, I didn't plan to make this video, and I didn't plan to listen to this while I'm driving. Okay, I didn't plan this. I just got a notification before I got in the car, so it was already playing. And I got in the car. Look at it switch lanes for me. Hold on, let me shut up, Gordon, real quick. Did you notice the car switching lanes for me by itself? Believe it or not, it knows where I'm going. I didn't even have to tell it. Okay, so that's the truth. Now listen to this fool.
Okay, I am.
Oh, he's gone.
I will just say that
the fool is gone.
Without taking a side here, what makes Tesla fascinating is precisely that the numbers and the story are so often in conflict, and I think that's sort of why I was asking.
This is called
because Tesla
making it audible.
For so long has traded.
I don't have to listen to it. I know other ways.
Multiple. And so that's what's just interesting to watch with the stock, again, without a position in this and not a strong view either way. So thank you guys so far. I have
take a U-turn at Reston Avenue to stay on Leesburg Pike.
Don't listen to it.
Take a U-turn at Reston Avenue.
I'm going to just start approving people to jump up and grab the mic. If I'm going to be pretty quick trigger, if I don't...
Just on one note, I really find it amazing when you walk into Tesla, what you see is people working on computers. And to not understand that Tesla's a technology company that makes EVs is the fundamental reason why Gordon has been wrong about this stock his entire career.
Hold on, I just want to address that. When he says I've been wrong about the stock my entire career, we initiated on Tesla in, I think, 2018 with a $300 price target. The stock went to 180. Ross was pumping it the whole time.
1,000 feet,
Not until,
turn left onto Utter Backstore Road.
Infinity did Tesla stock and other MEM stocks.
Look, one thing Gordon is not wrong about is in the year 2022, okay, and you can go to Google and look up this yourself because I don't even want to hear him say it. Tesla's stock went down like crazy. Okay, look it up. All right, why? Lots of reasons. I'm not a financial analyst, so I'm not going to tell you why. You can listen to whoever you want, but that's fact. The stock did go down.
Of course.
Never. Which one did you drive?
A Model 3 and a Model Y and a Roadster.
And anytime recently?
I don't. Where are you going with this?
I'm asking if you've tried full self-driving.
I wouldn't try full self-driving because I value my life and they've lied about it. So no, I would not try it.
Actually use the technology. I'm just asking if you.
I did answer your question. I would not try full self-driving because I value my life and I value others' lives around me.
The question is, how can you sit here and evaluate a technology that you have never used? It's really amazing.
Well, Ross, I don't need to evaluate it. There's experts out there.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Springvale Road.
I don't need to evaluate it. There's experts out there.
Every car in China, but you've never used.
Listen, there's experts out there. You heard them.
Guys,
You're kidding me. I'm wasting my time in this.
Now turn left onto Springvale
Full
Road.
self-driving is vaporware that doesn't exist. What are you talking about? There is no such thing as full self-driving.
In 10 minutes, my car is going to drive me to the airport, Gordon, and I wish you could come with me and watch it, because it's fucking phenomenal.
okay, guys, I'm gonna jump in. There's a Bitcoin joke in here somewhere, but I'm not gonna be the one to make it. I invited up a couple people to have a chance at the mic, so just to ask their questions, I'm gonna start with Mo. If you've got a question, and I've got a quick trigger if it's not on topic. So, Mo, if you'd like to unmute yourself and take a shot here, please go ahead.
Hi. Thanks, guys. First of all, it's nice to see the contention. Gordon, questions for you. I used to be on the same side. You were saying that you've called it right? So for the past 10 years, Tesla's only been down twice, right? It was 2018 and 2022.
I'm going to try to speak, because this dude, Mo, I had to correct him in a space the other day. He lives in Dubai and he was trying to tell me FSD runs in Dubai. I'm gonna put him quiet too, because look, I'm telling whoever's watching my video that this is the truth. This dude Mo speaking, I met him in Tesla Diva space the other day. Who shout out to Tesla Diva, she's the truth. This dude Mo don't know what he's talking about. He is another what is his name, Gordon Johnson.
A reckless amount of capacity that's been added. What I mean by that is companies going out, raising money, and introducing new autos into the market. And I believe that there was a temporary period during COVID where you had inorganically high demand for automotives, right? You
I
had
requested
used
to
cars
speak.
selling
See,
for
request
more
that.
than new cars. I think that.
Oh shit! Now I got into the wrong. See, this is why. See, I'm not supposed to be doing this. This is bad.
Sell their ICE vehicles at significant profits, so they can weather a storm of a recession, and they have seen and guided their businesses through recessions. None of Elon Musk's businesses have been through recession. So this idea that Tesla has a solid balance sheet, I think is going to be proven incorrect. I hope that answers your question.
So, sorry, I'd care for a follow-up there. When you said they make significant profits, do you know the actual margins on cars that are coming out of Toyota and, say, BMW, just that type of mix?
Yeah, so there was an analysis done by Bloomberg. And what they did is they showed that most cars...
No, dude, there's earnings.
Let me finish. You asked me about margins. So most automakers include R&D in their COGS. Tesla does not. So when Bloomberg adjusted the analysis for that, Tesla was basically in the middle of, probably 32 cars. Tesla, I think, ranked 16 with respect to their reported margins. So I don't think Tesla's margins are as strong as many of the Tesla faithful believe. And again, their ability to survive, these automakers have been through numerous recessions. They've guided their companies through numerous recessions. They make money on their ICE cars. I don't think Tesla's profitable outside of Shanghai based on the 2021 10K. And I think we're going to see how they make it through what I think is a coming global recession.
Well, all right. So, well, thank you.
Okay,
I'll
thanks,
drop off.
Mo.
Sorry,
Thank you, Gordon.
just to land on this.
I'm going to go
if you don't
next to
mind.
political reality, and then I'm going to try to get at least one more in before we wrap up. So, political.
This is why I shouldn't be doing this,
question
man.
here.
This is bad.
Yeah, I guess the question.
Back to full self-driving.
You know,
Political
yeah.
reality.
Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah, no
great.
problem.
You know, there hasn't been much talk about competition, and I know that that's been a running theme for a number of years, even before I got involved in Tesla and being short, which I currently am since close to there is definitely a misunderstanding.
Political reality.
What's that?
Did something get disconnected?
No, I'm here. Can
Not
you hear
hearing
me?
anything.
I
called
hear,
up.
I hear him fine.
I called up, quote, the Raven, maybe to give another.
Okay.
Somebody else to jump in.
I think everybody can hear me but you.
I can hear political reality. Yeah, we can all hear.
Guys, maybe while we're waiting for either one of these to jump on,
He can't hear any of us, I guess.
any last
I
thoughts
don't think
maybe
you
on the
can hear
quarter
anything.
itself?
Someone
Gordon, I'll
needs
start
to
with you.
text
Anything
them.
you're specifically for next quarter? Like, are you expecting?
Man, if they just let me speak right now, I'm just going to let them know that I'm recording everything and that it'll be up on YouTube later for everyone to watch.
Reality, and I believe everybody else could. You want to let him ask his question, or I don't think you can hear anybody. Why don't you just go on political?
Yeah, I'll go on.
Ask the question.
So the question for Ross is, I've